Like Doctor Who or The Witcher for some reason, over the last few years we've seen many of our beloved SCPs receive a rework and a new face. Whether that's SCP-096, 173, or 939, 079 got about 20 so he's his own beast. And now that's leaving us with the last two SCPs in the game. Stinky Old Man. SCP-106. What the fuck? And Mick Chad Plague Doctor. I didn't mean to use it. And I strongly believe that SCP-049 is to be the next SCP to be reworked in Secret Laboratory. And here are my reasons why. First reason as to why I feel Plague Doctor will be receiving a rework next is simply that he is the only SCP in the game that is using containment breach assets. That's right, his entire model to this day is still ripped straight out of containment breach. And that bad boy came out in 2012. Whereas every other SCP has received their own unique model, this Barbie has remained the same. Although they did add physics to the robe, but that's a detail you will only notice once close up to the guy. And if you are getting close up to him, it's only because you have a crush on him. I've seen the way you look at him, slut. Now Northwood is very keen on moving away from the containment breach assets and replacing them with their own unique designed creatures. And unlike my ex, SCP-049's current model is something that will definitely change. Please call me back, Amy. There's also something to be said about his current state of animations, or lack thereof. Take 939 for example. The amount of animations on her adds to the personality of that SCP. Animations can add a lot to showcasing a character or a monster. It helps elevate their performance and creates an engaging and believable being. Now with 049, he simply walks. Doesn't even raise his hand when close to humans. Doesn't even move his arms while walking. A little action figure.
Sorry.
Second reason is that, like any attempt I do at sports, SCP-049 has no standout abilities compared to every other SCP. Now of course there was the soft rework he received in the Mimicry update, but that rework took away his one hit for the more favourable cardiac arrest ability, and his new additions were making his zombies get Hume Shield and he can go faster. At least when I remember he has that ability. Now comparing these to the clearly superior soft reworks of 079 and 106, 049 simply doesn't have any fun and creative abilities in his role. SCP-079 has gotten to a point where it's a perfectly fair and balanced SCP. And for a soft rework, 106 got some very fun additions as well, though the asthma addition isn't making him feel any good. There's a lot of possibilities with improving 049's abilities, and in doing so would give a massive shake-up to the gameplay of Secret Labs. Third reason is, not only can SCP-049 be reworked, but so can his children too. I honestly find it crazy that 049 zombies got more fun abilities in the Mimicry update than the game himself, but they can also be improved upon. The obvious being to change the current burnt looking chipmunk model to something greater than the fused model currently used. One thing that I know has definitely been suggested is that depending on what class you just killed someone as 049, that is reflected in their reanimated versions of themselves. D-class zombies? Scientist zombies? Mark Zuckerberg zombies? It would add a lot of fun and unique encounters. Just like when I get woken up in the morning, players could mistake the zombies for actual living humans. Fourth reason is the pure potential from a lore perspective. Now I've spent an entire 10 minutes reading his wiki, so I know what I'm talking about here. Now of course, this same reasoning could be applied for 106, but I'm biased and find SCP-049's lore a lot more intriguing and currently hardly touched upon in the game. Plague Doctor in lore is a smart, creepy, kinda cute character. First reasoning with the Foundation, cooperating with them, and then decided that everyone had the pestilence. Absolute Chad moves. And I think that could be explored more in a rework of him. One thing that could be done is to give him the old 939's ability to talk when he does get reworked. If any SCP should have the ability to actually talk, it should be him, as he's not just a raging animal, he's a smart and calculated being. He takes a likeness to Lavender, and he's You could also put a voice filter over him speaking, so it sounds like it's coming from his big old beak. While we're at it, give him his doctor's bag and his old cane. Let him be able to smack the shit out of people. Yeah, I know the facility took it away from him, but he could have easily have found it once the containment breach occurred. He ain't stupid. And well, there you have it. All my reasons as to why I think SCP-49 will be the next rework. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to tell me what you think in the comments below. That's all from me. My friend's just burying my dog within obsidian and is currently holding a lava bucket, so I'm probably going to need to sort that out. No, I don't mean in Minecraft. See ya!